told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
Como é, amiguinhos? Tudo bem com vocês? Quero dizer aqui. Nada, velhotes. Amiguinhos, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um fantástico episódio de The Witcher. Mas tá aqui uma confusão. Agora sim, está. Onde é que está o cavalo? Está aqui. Tem que ser daqui. Aí ou não? Anda, Zé.
Let's go. Run, Roach.
Makes me of doubt, of anguish.
Eternal fire will guide us. Come on, Roach.
Bora, quero é correr. Era como aquele carro parece. My love. Temos que chegar lá, entretanto, like, vamos ao link na descrição. Obrigado a todos por nos apoio. Não se esqueçam de se inscrever no canal, ativar o sininho, deixar o seu like. Sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um fantástico episódio de Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Amiguinhos, sejam muito bem-vindos. Vamos continuar, temos que ir falar com a Molly, que é a única que nos falta para saber a verdade sobre o dandelion. We my love. Oh, pô, sério. Sempre em frente, sem parar para a mente. Hoje eu sei que não, mas ando sempre contente. Esquece tudo o que eu te disse, agora sabes por isso. Eu te digo para mim, não pense nisso. Eu te digo o que sinto, sabes bem que eu não falho. Eu te digo que te quero, mas olha mais um pedaço. Te amava, mas agora não quero. Olá, Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Yes?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue.
So?
We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't
Acho que é
approve
dos
of
outros.
acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good for
Acontece
nothing
com muita
layabout.
gente.
Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Sério?
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Troubaritz?
Yes.
So-
Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
Ah, na Siri, agora que estou a ver.
Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Ai.
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Esta está a enganar, miúda.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles. And he'd sing me arias.
It's
Not
mine.
seen him since.
Ok, passa bem.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait,
Ah,
before you go,
o que é que foi?
I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see 'em.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Anda, guacho. Ah, caralho, está cá em cima. Está sem fazer, Zé.
Washed your hair, lady.
É hora de trabalhar, anda. Deixa a gaja em paz.
That's it, Roach.
Deixa a égua em paz. Deixa de teimoso, pá.
You these days. Yeah, brain.
Porra, Esparta, não é hora. Agora não. It's my love. Tá aqui, Zé. Tu tem? Apanhaste alguma pedra, caminho? Mas tem que completar os 20 minutos. Sim.
Saw the plum under your eye. Who gave you that?
It's my love.
No loitering round here.
What if a half thing became a witcher, eh? Stand and fight!
Hã?
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Duly heeded. Now show me what you got. You'll never learn.
Já chega?
Had enough?
Yes, but next time.
Mas-
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Pois.
Ah, humans.
Que não vais correr, Zé? Porra, pensei que não corrias. Estás com fome? Dou-te comer, meu. Antes. Fica aqui então, vai comer qualquer coisa. Qual? Tem aqui erva. Come aí. Come e vê.
Winds howling.
Estás a falar sozinho, ou Zé?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters of the eternal fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up. Put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible.
Sério?
Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Sério?
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Mas quero olhar para a coruja. Pronto, quero olhar para a coruja. Agora sabe que é tudo de lixo. Mas vai apanhar morangos. Vai apanhar morangos para norte. Que eu posso. É. Bora. Smile. Vamos entrar lá dentro.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Vai pagar um copo? Vamos pagar um copo. Sério? Aí está, galera.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are.
Sério? Não é para chorar essa música,
My
é?
heart open, then your
Música
love
só cu,
confess.
bichão.
Winding, weaving fate to win. which we both atone. You flee, my dream come remain. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing
pular isto?
to stay. You flee,
Vou para
my
tutoriais.
dream come the morn, to dream of violet eyes. I know not if
Que é grande.
will wish you flee to of violet.
Só vou para tutoriais. Já foi.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Não.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world?
Sério?
The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Feiticeiras.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Ah, sério?
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault,
Sheeped up.
and I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels,
Sério?
so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere.
Vou ficar meio
It
baixo.
seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but
Got
Sério?
it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
the rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes.
Sério?
Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
Sério?
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Bom, amiguinhos, fica por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado mais do fantástico episódio. Obrigado a todos. Espero magnífico. Não consigo sair daqui.
Eternal fire walk with you.
This drink is really nice.
Como é bem, mas aí, fodei-vos. Aí, ó, do carro, sai. Amiguinhos, fica por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado mais do fantástico episódio. Não se esqueça de se inscrever no canal, deixar o like e vemos no próximo vídeo. Fiquem bem, até a próxima. E fui, obrigado.